Is the church Babylon? Let us read from the Writings of Inspiration. Number 1. Manuscript Releases, Volume 1, page 360. The message to pronounce the Seventh-day Adventist Church Babylon and call the people of God out of her does not come from any heavenly messenger or any human agent inspired by the Spirit of God. Number 2. Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 42. To claim that the Seventh-day Adventist Church is Babylon is to make the same claim as does Satan, who is an accuser of the brethren, who accuses them before God night and day. Number 3. Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 58. My brother, I learn that you are taking the position that the Seventh-day Adventist Church is Babylon, and that all that would be saved must come out of her. You are not the only man the devil has deceived in this matter. For the last 40 years, one man after another has arisen, claiming that the Lord has sent him with the same message. But let me tell you, as I have told them, that this message you are proclaiming is one of the satanic delusions designed to create confusion among the churches. Number 4. Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 59. My brother, if you are teaching that the Seventh-day Adventist Church is Babylon, you are wrong. God has not given you any such message to bear. Satan will use every mind to which he can attain access, inspiring men to originate false theories or go off on some wrong tangent, that he may create a false excitement, and thus divert souls from the true issue for this time. I presume that some may be deceived by your message, because they are full of curiosity and desire for some new thing. Number 5. Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 37. Those who assert that the Seventh-day Adventist churches constitute Babylon, or any part of Babylon, might better stay at home. Let them stop and consider what is the message to be proclaimed at this time. In place of working with divine agencies to prepare a people to stand in the day of the Lord, they have taken their stand with him who is an accuser of the brethren, who accuses them before God day and night. Number 6. Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 41. When anyone arises, either among us or outside of us, who is burdened with a message which declares that the people of God are numbered with Babylon, and claims that the loud cry is a call to come out of her, you may know that he is not bearing the message of truth. Receive him not, nor bid him Godspeed, for God has not spoken by him, neither has he given a message to him, but he has run before he was sent. Number 7. Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 36. In the pamphlet published by Brother S. and his associates, he accuses the Church of God of being Babylon and would urge a separation from the church. This is a work that is neither honorable nor righteous. In compiling this work, they have used my name and writings for the support of that which I disapprove and denounce as error. The people to whom this pamphlet will come will charge the responsibility of this false position upon me, when it is utterly contrary to the teachings of my writings and the light which God has given me. I have no hesitancy in saying that those who are urging on this work are greatly deceived. Conclusion. Those who pronounce that the church is Babylon 1 does not come from heavenly messenger or any human agent inspired by the Spirit of God. 2. He is an accuser the same as Satan. 3. The devil deceives him. 4. The message is of satanic delusions designed to create confusion among the churches. 5. Might better stay at home. 6. Let them stop. 7. He is not bearing the message of truth. 8. Receive him not nor bid him Godspeed. 9. God has not spoken to him, neither has he given a message to him. 10. They have taken their stand with Satan. 11. Are greatly deceived. 12. A work not honorable nor righteous. And 13. Off the track. Was there a prophecy from the writings of Ellen White that the church will become Babylon? Answer. Review and Herald, October 3, 1893, paragraph 12. The Lord has sent messages of warning and entreaty, messages of reproof and rebuke, and they have not been in vain. But we have never had a message that the Lord would disorganize the church. We have never had the prophecy concerning Babylon applied to the Seventh-day Adventist Church, or been informed that the loud cry consisted in calling God's people to come out of her, for this is not God's plan concerning Israel. How to spot a Babylon church. Let us read from Testimonies to Ministers and Gospel Workers, page 61. We are not to think that the chosen ones of God, who are trying to walk in the light, compose Babylon. The fallen denominational churches are Babylon. Babylon has been fostering poisonous doctrines, the wine of error. This wine of error is made up of false doctrines, such as the natural immortality of the soul, the eternal torment of the wicked, the denial of the pre-existence of Christ prior to his birth in Bethlehem, and advocating and exalting the first day of the week above God's holy and sanctified day. The Seventh-day Adventist Church never teaches 1. The natural immortality of the soul. 2. The eternal torment of the wicked. 3. The denial of the pre-existence of Christ prior to his birth in Bethlehem. 4. Advocating and exalting the first day of the week above God's holy and sanctified day. The name SDA is a standing rebuke. Let us read 1 Testimonies for the Church, page 223. The name Seventh-day Adventist is a standing rebuke to the Protestant world. Here is the line of distinction between the worshippers of God and those who worship the beast and receive his mark. The name SDA, which God has given us. Let us read 2 Selected Messages, page 384. We are Seventh-day Adventists. Are we ashamed of our name? We answer, no, we are not. It is the name the Lord has given us. It points out the truth that is to be the test of the churches. The name SDA, we are never to be ashamed. Let us read 2 Selected Messages, page 384. We are Seventh-day Adventists, and of this name we are never to be ashamed. As a people we must take a firm stand for truth and righteousness.